Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. We are back with another reaction. Today, saving... I actually don't know how loud that is. That might have been painfully loud. I'm so sorry. Wait, I just realized what I'm doing. I'm sorry. That's probably it. That's probably not appropriate. I don't know if this is a true story or fictional. Maybe I shouldn't be like setting off some bombs when I'm about to watch a war film. I'm watching Saving Private Ryan. This is probably the war film of all war films in terms of name. When I think of a war film, I immediately go to Saving Private Ryan, even though I've never watched it. I've known this to be a Steven Spielberg film. I've known it to be a film that many people react to on YouTube. From the little thumbnails, I see a lot of people crying. Like I always say, I don't know why, but my tear ducts go shy on camera. Because the older I've gotten, the more I've started to cry at films. But for some reason, when I switch on the camera, my tear ducts just get shy. So I don't know, yet again, if I'm going to cry, but clearly this is going to be quite emotional. I know two of the main people in the cast, one being Tom Hanks. Tom Hanks is featured on this channel 2 times, in The Green Mile and in Forrest Gump 2. So now we are done with the Mafia-a-thon and we are moving on to the Steven Spielberg-a-thon. I know it sounds stupid, but we're moving with it. Started off with Jurassic Park, we're watching Schindler's List, we're going to watch Saving Private Ryan. I want to try and watch 2 or 3 other movies. No Indiana Jones, no Ready Player One, no Color Purple. You can let me know what I should watch. Oh, no E.T., but you can let me know what I should watch from Steven Spielberg. You can do that either in the comments or you can head over to Patreon. On Patreon, I have full-length watch-alongs as well as trying to give you these reactions 1 week in advance before I drop them on YouTube. Sounds like a steal to me, but let me know. What should I watch next? Let's start the film. By the way, apologies for wearing a singlet, a vest, a tank top. Oh, we're not calling it that. It's hot, so sorry if I'm getting my arms out. We've got this almost grayed out, saturated American flag. Is that supposed to be like a motif? Should I take much from that? Does he know they're following him? Is he like a war vet? Are we gonna jump back in time to see how this man becomes whoever he is now? Yo, whatever happened in France traumatized him. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh no. I see what we're doing here. Oh, the music is musicking. We just started. Oh, his family. Sorry. They were just giving him space. Oh. It's coming, isn't it? Flashback. Come on. I can hear the waves. Oh, what an opening. I feel like that image of his eyes was almost saying like, or communicating, like you have no idea what these eyes have been through or what they've seen. And we're about to see it. Just like that. Oh my goodness. I'm already stressed out. Can we go back to present day? That was so cool seeing them like, or the camera going through in and out of the water and hearing it muting. Oh my gosh, see what, look what I mean. Sorry, I'm talking a lot. There's a lot going on. No! Oh goodness. Oh no. Oh, this might be a record for a film getting my eyebrows stressed. Oh my. Goodness. Oh, this is gonna be stressful. Oh, I'm stressed already. I think it's interesting in that in all the chaos, we've cut to the enemy twice, but we've only seen like the barrel of their gun or like a silhouette. Oh, bless you, man. I just saw my face in the camera. I'm sorry. Oh, I don't know what I'm going to be able to show on YouTube.
Who's in command here? You are, sir!
God.
Start party! First wave, ineffective! We do not hold the beach, say again! We do not hold the beach! Start party!
Oh! Oh my goodness me. Oh, man. I feel like some of the films I watch, or all of the films I watch on this channel have the craziest openings. I really hate to say it, but the closest reference that I have to the experience I'm having, watching this is playing Call of Duty. And that's a completely different way of experiencing this. That was really interesting. That was a really cool shot. It's like the camera felt like it was one of the soldiers holding the camera. I don't even know what's going on. I just don't want to see it.
Jesus! Come on. Lucky bastard.
Oh, wow. Oh my goodness me. Get me out of here. Oh, this is... I'm not having a good time. This is 2 movies in a row of hell.
Jackson.
I keep thinking his hand's just gonna get shot off. Oh, okay, he made it. Nice.
You're not that far from me, oh
Oh.
Lord.
Oh.
Oh my God, I heard so
Oh man, he's giving his life to Christ. It's the first time we've actually seen like the enemy. Ah!
Sugar King, Sugar Charlie 3, say again, dog 1 is open. What?
Oh, check.
What? I'm sorry, I get
Ah! Come on!
Luke, I washed for someone.
I don't like that. Nah.
It's a Hitler Youth Bank.
Is that Vin Diesel? I didn't know Vin Diesel was in this. I kept seeing his face, but I was like, surely not. Oh, man. I've already seen enough to justify why the man that we saw at the beginning of the movie was the way he was. And we've still got, like, 2 hours.
Yes, it is.
Are we about to give me some breathing time? Because oh no, his eyes. Back to that moment where we're like, what have these eyes seen to make him the way he is? Ryan. Oh, is this going to be Matt Damon? Is he still alive? And they're going to have to try and... This film's going to stress me out, man.
He was always the first volunteer.
Oh, I love that there's personal touches to it, though. Would have been easy to just send out one generic letter. What? Something match up? Are you going to tell a third person without informing me?
Colonel, I've done something you should know about.
Yes.
Thank you.
This man was killed last week in New Guinea.
This actor.
Daniel. Ryan.
Brothers?
The 3 men are brothers, sir. I've just learned that this afternoon their mother's going to be getting all 3 telegrams.
Oh my goodness me.
That's not all. There's a 4th brother, the youngest. He parachuted in with the 101st Airborne night before the invasion. He's alive? We don't know.
You better if this movie is Saving Private, you better save him. Brother, do not give that woman any more pain. Is that what we're doing? Oh my goodness. It somewhat feels like she was prepared for this. She has no idea that 3. Oh. That's so painful. The Captain Boyd, Bryce, is that his name? Bryce Boyd? Something. He looks familiar, but I can't place. Is that Bryan Cranston? I think it is.
Dear Madam, I have been shown in the files of the War Department a statement that you are the mother of 5 sons who have died gloriously on the field of battle. I feel how weak and fruitless must be any words of mine.
Oh, tell me, how do you encourage someone in that situation?
Pray that our Heavenly Father may assuage the anguish of your bereavement and leave you only the cherished memory of the loved and lost. The solemn pride that must be yours to have laid so costly a sacrifice upon the altar of freedom. Yours very sincerely and respectfully, Abraham Lincoln.
Oh wow, wasn't expecting that. There's a lot of Christianity so far laced through this film.
We are going to send somebody to find him.
By force.
You're going to get him the hell out of there.
No, you have to. Part of me feels like they shouldn't have told the mum until after they at least attempted to rescue Sean Ryan. Was that his name? Like telling her 3 of your sons have passed and we don't know where the 4th is. You've given her grief and then you've left her in half a state of hope.
It's not going to be easy finding one particular soldier in the middle of this whole goddamn road.
And a needle and a stack of needles.
I haven't even thought about how the soldiers would feel about this.
We got anybody who speaks French?
Not that I know of.
Brother Talbot.
This morning.
All right.
I really wasn't thinking about the soldiers and how they would feel about this. They're getting told to risk their life for a guy who is going through the same thing that most of them are going through. Obviously, his situation is a bit more heavy. But as a soldier, you're like, what? So you're sending me to risk my life and put me in the thick of it to rescue this guy and give him a ticket home, by the way. Get him out of this. How many of these guys actually want to be here as well?
Looking for Corporal Upham,
Yes, sir.
Timothy E.
I'm up, sir.
I understand you speak French and German?
Yes, sir.
Have you been reassigned to me? Grab
Yes,
your
sir.
gear. I'm going to a place called Newville.
I haven't held a weapon since basic training, sir.
Did you fire the weapon in basic training?
Yes, sir.
Well, then get your gear.
Yes, sir.
Oh boy. Please don't.
Sir,
Oh no. Please leave this guy at home. Just let him draw maps. That's a nice shot with the blacked out silhouettes.
hey, you want your head blown off, you fancy little? You haven't with those little rat claws again.
Damn, he just wanted to make conversation.
Just wondering where you're from.
Oh.
Corporal, what's your book about? It's about the bonds of brotherhood that developed between soldiers during war.
Brotherhood. What do you know about brotherhood?
Well, what do you know? He's trying to form some bonds. You guys are
Yeah, that's
just
the captain. I'll tell you everything you want to know about him.
shoving him off.
I mean, where's the sense of risking the lives of the 8 of us to save one guy? I mean, you got a mother, Sarge's got a mother. I mean, even the captain's got a mother. Well, maybe not the captain, but the rest of us got mothers.
Upham's talking about our duty as soldiers.
Yes, sir.
We all have orders and we have to follow them. That supersedes everything, including your mothers.
Even if you think the mission's FUBAR, sir?
Especially if you think the mission's cool.
What's Fubar?
What's FUBAR?
Thank you.
German.
Never heard of that.
This entire mission is a serious misallocation of valuable military resources.
The God gave me a special gift, made me a fine instrument of warfare. He used to put me in this here sniper rifle in 1 mile of Adolf Hitler. Pack your bags, fellas, war's over. Hey.
Let's say you weren't a captain, or maybe I was a major.
Well, in that case, you say this is an excellent mission, sir, with an extremely valuable objective, sir. I feel heartfelt sorrow for the mother of Private James Ryan, and I'm willing to lay down my life.
James. How nice that to keep all that noise in the distance. Let's just keep it that way. Oh damn, Steven Spielberg. He's making the sounds. Oh, that's crazy. Conflating the sounds of the raindrops with gunfire and bombs.
Here for a Private Ryan. Who?
Is he here? Well, I don't know. Maybe with a mixed unit on the other side of town.
Uh-huh.
We got stopped by some intense rifle action from the eastward. The Germans have been reinforcing 2 regiments all day.
Oh wait, this guy.
The Statue of Liberty
He's
is
kaput.
kaput.
Next time behave. What are you doing?
Yeah, but why do they keep shooting him up like that? As long as his lungs have breath in him, he still carries the message. We do the same thing. No, we wouldn't. Wait! What's the rest of Newville look like?
Eagle 4 forward. Eagle 4 forward.
This actor, what's his name? Paul something. Is that Paul Giamatti?
Driving to Pardo. Down the middle. Short run. High and low at the corners. It's gonna be tight. Be prepared for close contact.
Ryden, where's the captain from?
You figure that one out, you got yourself a nice prize.
$300 last I heard.
Company's got a pool. $5 gets you in.
So you even know where he went to school? Captain didn't go to school. They assembled him at OCS out of spare body parts of dead GIs.
You gotta pay attention to detail. I know exactly where it's from and exactly what he did because I pay attention to detail.
Huh? Please. Please. Please.
No, we can't take the kids.
No, come on, fine,
No, can't take the kids. No.
Please. This is making me uncomfortable. I don't like this. Oh, bless him.
Captain, the decent thing to do is to at least take you down the road to the next town. We're not here to do the decent thing. We're here to follow orders. Take this goddamn kid.
Oh my gosh. I just knew it.
He was on the ground before we heard the shot.
I was like, they're so exposed. I was just happy. I'm not happy. But I thought one of the children were going to get injured. I don't even blame the parents. They were trying to save their daughter.
Corky. Yeah. Hold on to Pardo. Help me up, I can walk.
Oh.
Barzo, stay still.
Oh man. Of course that happens to him when he's being the nicest he's been in this movie.
Captain, can you see him from there? How is he?
Why did you stay put?
Where's he shot, Captain?
Oh my God.
Oh my gosh, I just realized something. He got shot right after he gave his like rosary or something to his daughter, to the little girl. Wow, that's the first time.
Copy it. Copy it and send it before it.
How can you get us under yourself? Put it down.
This is that's the first time we've looked in the face.
It's to my dad.
Oh. Oh my goodness me. And he died anyway. I thought he was going to get shot. He was trying to save her. Oh, that kind of got me. Oh no. Oh, she's going to have to live with that for the rest of her life. I feel like she thinks her dad was trying to give her up when really he was trying to save her. Like, logically, I understand. He's like, you would be better off with people who can protect themselves than rather than me. Oh, please don't let this be a thing where they get just picked off one by one. I'm begging you. Oh, I mean, he's not being asked. He's not asking people to save him.
Blank out here for a while. Let me get this goddamn hitchhiker out of my boot.
Oh my word. I know I'm supposed to be happy somewhat in that moment, but that just felt like a bunch of men who were doing things they were asked to do, not that they wanted to. They were doing things in the name of their country.
That'll make you old.
Let's hope so.
Which is that's the thing about war that is just messed up. Oh God. That's not.
Sir, Private Ryan reporting his order. At ease.
Oh.
Captain Miller, 2nd Rangers.
I thought it was going to be Matt Damon. Did I make up Matt Damon being in this movie?
Your brothers are dead. We have orders to come get you. Because you're going home.
What a load of information to take and to process. What a mix of emotions.
Oh my God, my brothers are dead. I was supposed to take a fish when we got home. How did they die?
They were killed in action.
That can't be. It can't be. My brother's still in grammar school.
You're James Ryan.
Yeah.
James Francis Ryan. Mile.
I thought it was an S that I saw, and I was getting confused. I was like, did I make that up? It said S. Ryan.
What does that mean my brothers are okay?
Yeah, I'm sure they're fine. Looking for a different Private Ryan. This is just a big foul up.
How do you know? How can you be sure?
Oh my gosh.
I'm sorry for the trouble.
I just wrote them a letter before I left. I gotta get home. I gotta get home right now.
Now he wants to go home.
I'm sure as hell could use you around here, but I understand what you're doing.
You do?
Yeah. I got a couple of brothers myself.
Oh.
Good luck.
Thank you.
I mean it. Find them. Get them home.
Oh. That's someone who finally is on side and understands.
What's with your hand? Started in Portsmouth when they brought us down for embarkation and comes and goes. You may have to get yourself a new line of work. This one doesn't seem to agree with you anymore.
Facts. Doesn't agree with anyone.
What was the name of that kid? That Anzio, the one that was always walking around on his hands, you know, and he was singing that song like the man in the fly trapeze. Vecchio. He was so short. He got shot in the foot once, didn't he? With walking on his hands. Yeah. He get parts though. You see, when you end up killing one of your men, you tell yourself it happened so you could save the lives of 2 or 3 or 10 others. Do you know how many men I've lost under my command? How many? 94.
Wow, he knows the number.
That means I've saved the lives of 10 times that many, doesn't it? Maybe even 20, right? And that's how simple it is. That's how you
make it feel so.
Rationalize making the choice.
Huh.
Except this time the mission is man. This Ryan better be worth it. Truth is, I wouldn't trade 10 Ryans for one Vecchio or one Caparzo.
Wow. The fact he phrased it like a question, like, doesn't that make it worth it when he was talking about the number, like 20 or 10 times, tells me he's not all that sure, but he's convinced himself and he's asking for, like, he needs reassurance that he's making the right decision.
Well, when my mother was an intern, she used to work late through the night, sleep through the day. So the only time that we ever got to talk about anything was when she'd get home. Funny thing is, sometimes she'd come home early, and I'd pretend to be asleep. And I knew she just wanted to find out throughout my day that she came home early, talked to me, and I still wouldn't move. I'd still pretend to just be asleep. I don't know why I did that.
What do you even say after that?
So where are you from, Kevin? What did you do before the war? Well, when it gets up to 500, I'll give you the answers and we'll split the money. How about that?
Well, if that's the way it feels, sir, I feel it's my duty under your command to suggest that we wait until it gets up to the thousands.
Oh, what a transition. Wow.
Yeah, look at the food bar in the German dictionary. There's no food bar in there.
Popham.
Yes, sir.
There's more paratroops out there. Find out if one of them's Ryan.
Yes, sir.
We will find out what it
You
means.
might want to check these
Or
out,
I
sir.
will. You guys definitely know already.
Dog tag. One I really want to count, sir.
Gary Anianico, Vinner Rubino, Mike Cesario. I swear all the guineas are buying that.
Oh, come on, man. We were gonna make it. That's somebody else.
Oh, I just remembered guineas. That was a word used as a slur in The Godfather. I think that's supposed to mean Italian Americans.
I think I got a winner.
What are you talking about?
Ryan.
Ryan. Take a look at that, Wilson. You know what? You're a genius. You really are. R-I-E-N-N-E. 3 N. That's right. My tags. You're cheating, you know? Do you need a hand with that? Can you read that? Jesus Christ, look at this poor bastard, huh?
What's going on?
I got 3 this time. Hold out.
Goddamn airborne watching.
Put them back in there.
I mean, I felt it was disrespectful, but I feel like I'm accustomed to this group. I don't know how they behave.
Maybe the locals have seen it. Hey, you know, excusez-moi. Parlez-vous, Ryan, James Ryan, merci. James Ryan!
Doesn't Mendelsohn pal around with Orion from C Company?
Yeah, I think so.
Well, bring him up here, would you?
You're gonna have to speak up.
You're
sir.
gonna have to speak up, sir. My hearing is not so good.
German grenade
Comes
went
and
off.
goes. The German grenade went up right by my head.
Got it. You know Private Ryan? Who? Private Ryan.
Shout! He said speak loud.
All right, give me a pencil. Something to write on.
Well, he knows him.
Quick, come on, a pencil.
Why did I think it was S. Ryan?
Yeah, of course I know him, sir. Him, me, and a couple other guys were coming here to the rally point. Ran into a colonel who was gathering up men to go to, Rommel. Sit a bridge. That's the last I seen of him, sir.
Great. Thank you, right, Read and thank you.
So he's going to try to get his armor across the Margaret River anywhere he can. That way he can hit our invasion forces in the flank. We'll make the big right turn ashore.
Oh, God.
Let's go.
Do you ever wake up on a Thursday and find that your hairline is receding? I do. That's why I started using... Guys, you know damn well this channel is not big enough to be sponsored by no hairline receding product. I just interrupted this reaction to say, I hope you're watching this and you've subscribed. I don't know what side I'm supposed to be looking at, but I hope you subscribed. I hope you've liked this video. Comment, chat to me. I respond to comments, okay? Let's have a dialogue. All right, back to the reaction. Sorry.
What the hell is that?
The radar side. It's got to be out of action.
Oh, looks like we got something in that sandbag bunker right under the station.
Yeah, I don't know how fast the rest of you betties are. And I'm thinking we detour this way, quick and quiet, the crowds will never even know we were here. So, Captain, what I'm trying to say is why don't we just go around the thing?
I'm with Robin on this one, sir.
Captain. We can still skip it and accomplish our mission. I mean, this isn't our mission, right, sir?
Just going to leave it here so they can ambush the next company that comes along?
No, sir, that's not what I'm saying. I'm simply saying it seems like an unnecessary risk given our objective. Sir.
We just had a conversation about this.
Sir, I just, I don't have a good feeling about this one.
When was the last time you felt good about anything?
Oh no. Given the conversation we just had, I feel like we're going to lose a lot of this team. And ultimately he's going to understand that losing this team for Ryan has to become worth it.
Who's going left?
Oh, sorry. No, he's not even doing this for Ryan. He's doing this for
Who's going left?
the war.
I'll do it.
He's losing his team.
I'll go left.
Oh no! Bro, get down. Oh! Oh, who got got? Who got got? Who got got? I knew it would be him. Oh no, that's not who I thought it would be. I thought it'd be the sniper guy.
Give me your canteen.
Oh my goodness me. The one doctor.
It's in the small of your back.
Oh.
Oh my God, my liver! Oh my God,
Come on, wait. Tell us what to do. Tell us how to fix you.
Wait. Here you go. Here it comes.
Oh. That's heartbreaking.
Not yet.
First, make a mark and cover Wade's body for grave detail.
Ask this piece of shit if he's the one who shot Wade. Ask him!
Doesn't matter.
It does matter.
Was du machine
Nein, ich hab nachgeladen, ich hab nicht geschlagen.
Shut up with that filthy pig lad.
You asked him to ask him a question. Don't put me on. Oh, this movie is.
Sir, you're gonna let them kill him? This is not right.
You can help him with the bodies.
Oh. Oh no.
Ich bin noch nicht fertig. Ich muss dir noch viel tiefer graben. I like America. Fancy schmancy. What a sense. Go fly a kite. Get like you come. Come with beans.
He's throwing out every pop culture reference that he can think of.
I say, can you see? I say, can you see? Hitler. Hitler.
Come on.
Tell him to march 1,000 paces in that direction. He can take off the blindfold, we'll be gone. If he turns himself into the first Allied patrol he comes across.
Oh.
You know, only if he doesn't get picked up by his own Vermont first and then thrown back into circulation.
This is such bull. Y'all got that right.
But I guess that was the decent thing to do. Captain.
Oh, I feel like one of them are gonna shoot him.
Get your gear. Let's go.
Thank you. Thank you.
The hell, we lost one of our guys going for it.
Yeah.
I swear, I hope Mama Ryan's real happy knowing that little Jimmy's life is a little bit more important than two of our guys. Then again, we haven't found them yet, have we? Have we?
First it was the shakes, and then it was the choice to do this. They're losing faith in him.
Fall in.
You gonna shoot me over Ryan?
No, I'm gonna shoot you because I don't like you.
Sir, listen. Sir, Ryan's dead.
We have a situation.
This is bullshit.
We didn't own.
Captain, I have a sixth sense about these things. I know it in my bones.
Bro.
You are a coward, son of
I'm waiting, son.
Son!
I'm
What's
waiting.
the pool on me up to right now? $300, is that it? 300? I'm a school teacher.
Oh.
English composition. This little town called Abley, Pennsylvania. I was a coach of the baseball team in the springtime. I tell people what I do for a living. They think, well, now that figures. But over here, it's a big mystery. Sometimes I wonder if I've changed so much, my wife is even going to recognize me whenever it is I get back to her. And how I'll ever be able to tell her about days like today. I don't know anything about Ryan. I don't care. Man means nothing to me. It's just a name. But if finding him so he can go home, if that earns me the right to get back to my wife, well then that's my mission. I just know that every man I kill, the farther away from home I feel.
That line, I just spent like 20 seconds just thinking about that line. Every man he kills, the further away from home he feels. Given he's a teacher.
Half track, cover!
Who's doing the shoot? Who's doing the shoot?
Yay!
Get ready to move on the left flank. Take that left flank.
Oh my! Oh my! Yeah! Ooh!
We're coming out!
I'm okay. Oh! Oh. Sorry.
To the pro, that must have been it.
Captain Miller.
Is
Charlie
that...
Company, 2nd Rangers.
Corporal Henderson, Easy Company 501st.
Ryan, first to 506.
James Francis, Ryan?
Yes, sir.
Hello.
How'd you guess that?
I saw him in the corner of the screen.
Your brothers were killed in combat.
Which one?
Oh my god.
All of them.
Different reaction to the other guy.
You came all the way out here to tell me that?
He's not gonna.
You're going home.
He's not gonna want to go.
Our orders are to bring you back.
Bring me back.
I have my orders too, sir. They don't include me abandoning my post.
I understand that, but this changes things.
I don't see that it does, sir.
Our planes in the 82nd had taken out every bridge across the murder route with the exception of 2. One of Malone and this one here. We let the Germans take it, we're gonna lose our foothold now.
Here.
Sir, what about them? I mean, there's barely hardly
Hey,
enough of us.
asshole. 2 of our guys already died trying to find you, all right?
You can't put this on him.
It doesn't make any sense, sir. Why? Why do I deserve to go? Why not any of these guys? They all fought just as hard as me.
That's why I don't understand why they call him an asshole. Like he's saying everything you
Is that what
said
they're supposed to tell your mother?
before.
When they send her another folded American flag?
Tell her that when you found me, I was here, and I was with the only brothers that I have left. And there's no way I was going to desert them.
Oh, this is a mess. They've lost 2 guys trying to get this guy. And rightly so, in a way. He's like, I don't want to leave because I don't deserve to leave, which they were already saying. But they've lost men in getting him.
Sergeant, we have crossed some strange boundary here.
Yes.
What if by some miracle we stay and actually make it out of here? Someday we might look back on this and decide that saving Private Ryan was the one decent thing we were able to pull out of this whole god-awful mess.
I can't see my brothers' faces. Has that ever happened?
You gotta think of the context. Well, you don't just think about their faces, you think about something specific. Something you've done together.
2 of my brothers came and woke me up in the middle of the night. And I said they had a surprise for me. So they took me to the barn up into the loft, and there was my oldest brother, Dan. With Alice Jardine. Picture picture a girl who just took a nosedive from the ugly tree and hit everybody.
Oh.
He's working on his bra and he's trying to get it off, and all of a sudden Sean just screams out, "Danny, you're a young man, don't do it." And so Al Sharpton hears this and she screams and she jumps up and she tries to get running out of the barn, but she's still got this shirt over her head. She goes running right into the wall and knocks herself out. Trying to hit me for. I just did you a favor. And so
This is such a young teen boy's funny story.
Explodes. The whole barn almost goes up because of this thing.
Well, there's a context. He remembered something specific. Bless him. It wasn't very funny, but he's mourning, so I'll leave him alone.
That was it. That was the last. Dan went off to basic the next day. That was the last night.
Also, yes, thank you. I put together who Sean was and why I kept thinking his name was Sean. Sorry.
Tell me about your wife and those rose bushes.
No. No, that one I saved just for me.
Oh. I find this to be torturous because I feel like I know where we're going, and so the piece is actually hurting and is very offensive. Oh, why are they all looking? Uh-oh. Oh no, have I spoken too soon? I spoke too soon. Maybe I should have just shut my mouth. Not a record scratch. The way no one even said a word, everyone just started getting active, getting into position. The handheld camera movements are so effective, especially in the long takes. It feels like I'm watching an actual, like, soldier's view.
Just turn the infantry, Captain. I don't know if they took the bait, though.
Ugh, I don't like that sound.
You got any more of that?
What is it they eat? Or they are eating? God forbid. You know what? I'll take it. I'll take it. Because he was the one that was chatting the most during this film.
Panzers didn't take the bait. Infantry's moving to the left.
Jeez. Jeez. That squeaking sound. Oh. Oh. I'd be itching to dash that out my hand. Oh. Oh my word, that is terrifying. Tanks are just, the noise of them, the slow move of the arm, almost impenetrable nature, like, ah. Imagine, you're just here to translate. Jesus Christ. Oh, this is such a mess. I need them to save Ryan to make this, to make me feel like, I don't even know. trying to say is I'm not enjoying witnessing any of this. Uh-oh. Oh my word. Oh my. Oh, my eyebrows are hurting again. Gee. Where are you turning to?
Blessed be the Lord, my strength, who teaches my hands to war, and my fingers to fight.
Where are you turning to? Quickly!
My goodness, fortress. My shield, and he in whom I trust.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. He didn't get the guy that ran past. It's the guy running inside the building. He's lost his aim. He's off. I said, where is this thing pointing? Oh, up him. You guys want to know what I'm thinking? Dash! Ooh. I don't know if the man we saw at the beginning of this film was Upham, Miller, or Ryan. I have no idea. No, wait, it should be Miller, right? Because we transitioned through to his eyes. Upham. Is that Upham?
Upham?
Please.
Upham!
I pray to God that was not Upham. I just heard the ammo. Oh my word, they just killed Upham. They just killed Upham. For no reason. Not for no reason. Oh my God. I don't think that was Upham. Another tank. A radius. I forgot about you. Ah! Oh! Upham! Just do 2 steps at a time! Just quick!
What's up? Listen to me! Listen to me! Stop!
I wish I remembered my German.
Es ist einfacher für dich. Viel einfacher. Wirst du, es ist einfach.
Upham. I don't feel a need to add to any of his guilt. That's just sad. Radius! I have no reason to ever be afraid of tanks, God willing. I think this movie has given me a new fear of tanks. Oh no!
Go! We're on the bridge, guys! We're on the bridge!
say that? Why on earth did I say that? Oh, the frame rate. This happened to him in the beginning of the movie. Everyone's just going. Oh my word. Mike's gone old. Oh my gosh. Can't take that he's just there. Oh my gosh, Upham. It's him. I'm done, guys. I can't. These two movies back to back have knocked the wind out of me. I just... What? The timing on that is...
Hallo, ich kenne den Soldaten. Ich kenne den Mann. Halte die Schnauze.
Upham.
Ich bin nicht!
I don't even know what's...
We got a medic!
They're tank busters, sir. P-51s.
Angels on our shoulders.
What, sir?
James. Earn this.
Oh.
Earn it.
Joy that I write to inform you your son, Private James Ryan, is well and at this very moment on his way home from European battlefields. I take great pleasure in joining
that really
the
broke my
Secretary of
heart.
War, the men and women of the United States Army, and the citizens of a grateful nation in wishing you good health. Not even the safe return of a beloved son can compensate you or the thousands of other American families who have suffered great loss in this tragic war. Share with you some words which have sustained me through long dark nights of peril, loss, and heartache. Pray that our Heavenly Father may assuage the anguish of your bereavement and leave you only the cherished memory of the loved and lost.
It was Ryan. Side note, that's really not bad casting. Oh, that's Miller. Oh, I'm guessing the Star of David beside him might be, I forget his name.
Every day, I think about what you said to me that day on the bridge. I've tried to live my life the best I could. I hope that was enough. I hope that at least in your eyes, I've earned what all of you have done for me. Tell me I've led a good life.
You are.
Guys, did you know this is not my only channel? I actually have two or three more channels. Some of them are already active, some of them are just being launched. I'm about to start a Twitch. I'm going to start Twitch streaming. I'm going to talk about films, music, culture. I want to do a bit of gaming. So I will have a live channel where I will post clips from my streams, or you can just watch me on Twitch directly. I also have the main channel where I talk about bigger themes in more long form curated videos, more like video essays. And I plan to do more. So if you want to see me outside of just my reactions, there's plenty of avenues to do so. Go subscribe to those channels. See you in a bit. I'll admit, I've tried to record this. Like, I've started off about 3 times, and this movie's just so not all over the place. It's fried my brain that I don't even know. Forgive me, this could be a messy review, but there's so much to talk about in the themes, the questions this movie asks, just what this movie is saying directly, that it just causes me to just be a bit of a mumbling idiot. So walk with me. In the very intro of this film, I asked the question, like, so why is this flag? Why is the American flag unsaturated? Because when you look at the scene and you look outdoors, you look at the sky, even in the shadows, I don't think the American flag would look like that. So I knew it was intentional, that Spielberg was trying to say something about the movie we're going to see and why that flag had lost all its color. When I think about the American flag, I think literally star-spangled, bright, red and blue, bold. You got stars, you got stripes. It's busy and it's saying a lot. When I think about the countries, not the authoritarian or totalitarian states. Okay, we're not talking about North Korea or anything like that. When I think of countries and I think of some of the most patriotic countries, I think of the US. I think about how often you hear the American national anthem at sports games, etc. How Americans do the Pledge of Allegiance. I know my audience is majority American, so forgive me for talking so directly when I'm not from there. Having been to America myself and been to a few other countries, I also think about how much when I go to America, I see the American flag outside people's houses. Like, that isn't such a common thing elsewhere. So there's this huge sense of pride and patriotism that I associate with America. And Spielberg at the start of this movie has taken all of that, the life out of the flag. And I feel like that's the commentary he's making with this movie, is that he's trying to remind us that there is horror and there's sacrifice behind this flag. Like, what we ask people to do in the name of this flag is dark. So let's not do the jovial, fun. Like, this is dark. This is real and it's dark and it happens. God forbid it happens again. I feel like we are so far removed from World War I and World War II that it's so easy to celebrate the wins within those wars without truly facing what we asked people, young men, to do in the name of a flag, in the name of a country. And I can expand that. I'm not just talking about the USA there. I'm from the UK. I'm from England. But look, in this movie, Upham, that guy had no business being in a war. I'd even go so far as to say Ryan. Like, when he's telling that story, I think part of the purpose of that story that he tells when he says, I can't remember my brother's faces, and he goes on to tell this little story, is to show how this is a young boy. This is a young man. That story is so teenager. I probably would have laughed at that when I was like 17. This is a young boy. What are you doing in this situation? If this is your humor, that's what you find funny. That's entertaining. And then you've got Miller. He's a teacher. He said he had like did he say he had like a little baseball team? I can't remember what sport it was. He's a teacher. And this thing has transformed him, or has made him become something that ultimately he wasn't. But he is now. So I feel like, just to begin this review, this film is forcing us to confront the distance that we've put between ourselves and the reality of what this is. Listen, we do all these things. In the UK, we do Remembrance Sunday. We wear poppies. In America, I'm sure there's like Memorial Day or something like that. In America, I know you guys say to every war vet, like, thank you for your service. But I don't feel like we are actively thinking about all the time, nor do we ever get pictures of truly what this thing actually was. Like, what actually happened. I said in this review that, first of all, I don't like war movies, so I'm never going to actively seek them out. So maybe this is just in the case of me, but one of my few experiences outside of movies with this, I don't really actively watch war documentaries either. Maybe when I was younger and I was educating myself, but certainly not now. But the other reference I have turns this into an active makes you an active participant, which is Call of Duty. And you don't feel, sorry, I don't want to be one of those people that talks about games and their influence. I'm not doing that. But the difference between the experience of playing a Call of Duty and being a part of something similar in a game and this movie, two different experiences. Like, you were to put a movie and one of the games side by side, and I know the word game in and of itself should remove this comparison, but one is fun and one is not. And we're talking about the exact same event, real life event. One I'm traumatized by, this film, the other I found fun, which is crazy to say. There are, like I said, so many conundrums in this film. So much of it is around what we ask of soldiers, what is the morality of a soldier, what is the duty of a soldier. Is it obedience? Is it survival? Is it something else, some redeeming quality that can bring them closer to what they feel is their humanity before they die, or before they ultimately feel like they are going to die? I think this is where I'm about to start rambling, because there's so much to talk about and I can't organize it. It's just going to come out as like vomit. There's big time commentary in this film about prisoners of wars and when the opposition surrender, and what is the duty of a soldier in that moment. Early in this movie, I see a couple of the American soldiers, and they are mocking these two Czech soldiers who have decided to surrender, and they're prisoners of war now, and they mock them and they shoot them dead. And I'm like, nah. If you want to put me off, this is a great way to do it. And I'm happy with my choice there. I'm very much an Upham. And I think that the movie at that point wants me to be on side, which is why they have those two American soldiers mocking him, or mocking those two men. And then later on in the film, you reach the point where Upham is making the case for this German soldier, a German soldier that ultimately comes back and is the reason why Miller's dead. So now you have me asking the question. And I mean, even before this actually happens, one of the soldiers makes the point, like, you free him, there's no guarantee that he's going to be captured by the Allies. Like, he might get picked up by the Germans and just thrown back into rotation. And so what is the duty of a soldier in that situation? This is someone across from me that I have no clue who this person is, and who's just fighting for a flag. To me, at this point, he's just fighting for a flag. I don't know his politics. I don't know him. He's in opposition, but he has surrendered in this moment. What is my duty? Even with the questions this movie asks, it's just not in me and my politics. That if someone surrenders in front of me, I would be a participant. I'm sure there's people out there that are going to be like, yeah, I would. Yeah, that's fine. But a big part of this movie is, like I've said many times, what we are asking young men to become, what we are asking to leave behind of themselves, what happens when you put an Upham in a war, and what you do to that kind of person's spirit. Upham is not going to be the same again, ever. But at the same time, I also feel like this film doesn't want me to sit here outside of this situation being privileged enough that I haven't had to live through any conscription or anything like that, and judge people that are forced to be in this situation and have to do what they have to do for survival. Because I also think this movie is saying, if I'm framing myself as an Upham, or if this movie is making us, the viewer, feel similar to Upham in our morals, the film is similarly saying, look what happens when you choose to do the good thing. Look what can happen. Like, if you choose to spare these men, ultimately, the people on the other side don't recognize that. They have a job to do the same way you have. There's duty. There's still duty. There's still hierarchy. You're still being asked to do something on both sides. You and your benevolence is not going to do anything to save the people that you are around. This is survival at the end of the day. I'm probably not making sense anymore, but I said this would happen. I mean, look at Miller's decision. Miller himself, this is a school teacher thrown into this situation. He's had to turn into something else. And now he's ultimately made a decision to spare the life of a man that killed a man on his team when he was making a decision to save the lives of men that were going to come to this area later. Like, what is Miller supposed to do? He's been asked, there's so many things, there's so much hierarchy involved in this, and order and duty. Miller has been asked to go and save Private Ryan, to go and retrieve Private Ryan to send him home. By doing so, he's going to lose members of his team. Does lose members of his team. During this mission, he sees there's an opportunity to help in the grander scheme of the war and to help his country and to help his fellow soldiers, not the ones he's directly with, but others, but by stopping this German effort or this little stronghold in this particular area from killing other soldiers. In doing so, he again loses members of his team. In one instance, he's following orders from the top to go and retrieve Ryan. He's lost members of his team. In the others, he's decided to, I'm going to take this decision for myself, help the larger effort. I'm losing members of my team. What is my duty here? His own soldiers are getting upset in both scenarios. In one, he's following orders to go and get this guy. People are dying. His team are upset. In the other, he's decided to do something for the larger war effort. His team are dying. People are upset. Where is the good? Where is the joy? There's no joy. That's it. You know what? That's it. There's no joy in any of this. There's no happiness. There's no redemption. Which brings me on to my next point, is Mike makes this statement that maybe this can all be worthwhile. As much as I don't want to do this, maybe this will all be worthwhile for us if we actually go and save Private Ryan. And I wasn't thinking about this during the film, but when I sat down afterward, I was like, so you guys don't want to do, like, we talk about like the pride behind fighting for your country, but these guys ultimately don't want to, no one wants to do this because they've been active in this war for who knows how long. They've been soldiers. They've been helping the US for how long? By killing German soldiers, by consequence also stopping the Nazis. And yet the only thing he thinks will bring him some redemption or could be a saving grace, he calls all of this a mess. The only thing that can help this something show could be if we actually save this Ryan dude. Why? Why that? Why is it that personal thing, that personal little story? Why does Mike and Miller eventually feel that that could be their redemption in all of this rather than everything else they've done? Why does that moment feel like it could be redemption for them and nothing else they've done so far? Because it's all horror and there's no joy. And that little personal story of a woman getting one of her children back from this dark time, somehow that is more than anything else that like, we're talking about Nazis here. The Germans winning and the Nazis winning could have been the end of a lot. The world would be very different. And yet it's that little story that they felt would bring them redemption, not anything else. So yeah, this film is, if this film doesn't leave you morally conflicted, I don't know. Because, I mean, I've spoken enough. There's no joy in any of the deaths that occur in this movie. For me personally, I know who the opposition is, but I don't know these individual men and what they are doing here. Like I've mentioned, Miller, Upham, and Ryan. These are not men that should be in war. These are not men that should be in war. They don't actively seem like they want to be in war. They have had to be in war, and it's changed them. It's not the case that everyone who was the opposition was an active member of the Nazi party. There were, but it's not the case every time. And so when I'm seeing, you know that scene where Paul Giamatti, I don't know his character's name, he sat on that thing and it broke the wall. All I saw on both sides were men who were scared, who were shook. That's all I saw. And I just saw one side get obliterated. And I don't know these men, but like, oh my, it's just death and death and death. And everyone is doing what they believe is their duty to their country. And there's very little of it that is personal. It's just death. Okay, that's my read on the story. There's more, but it just stresses me out even talking about it. I mean, glad to say it's definitely not a celebration of war, this movie. At times, there are some cool shots, like especially to do with the sniper guy. Some of this stuff looked very cool and I could appreciate it. But in the context of what could happen, in the context of what was happening, there was not one moment where I was like, yes, ew, that's, no, not for me anyway. Outside of that, the practical effects in this movie are insane. Insane. I'm talking about both the explosions, the bombs, the like makeup, horrifying. It's so well done that it just made me feel sick so much. The tanks, both the sound design around the tanks, the visuals, that shot of that tank coming over, was it Upham or Ryan's head, is terrifying. That's horror. That had me shook. I pray I never have to be around a tank unless I'm in a museum or somewhere. Do you know what I mean? I've never had a fear for tanks. I've never really considered tanks in my regular day-to-day life. I don't want to be around one of those things. That's the way the tanks were designed to make me feel, or the viewer feel, better than a horror movie. Genuinely. Visually, Steven Spielberg was doing some really interesting things. The difference between this film and Schindler's List in the visual style, I don't know if it's the same cinematographer, but it's the same director. So he had a different goal with this film. I asked the question in Schindler's List whether some of the more nasty parts of that film should have been more rugged. This film is got all the ruggedness. So it's not like he wasn't capable. It was definitely a choice in the last film. What he chooses to do with the camera is to make me feel like I'm here in the war. The handheld element of everything. I'm getting dipped underwater and I'm back. I feel like I'm a camera by someone else's knee. Like I genuinely felt like I was a member of this little troop and my life was always at risk as well as with them. The music in this film, I think it was John Williams again. Again, the range on that man, the range on Steven Spielberg. What a crazy partnership, by the way. It's a bit of a joke. I guess the last thing I would say is, could Ryan's life ever be worth it? Could a man's life ever be worth it? What could a man do if and it completely makes sense why we meet the character and he's in the state he is, even just after, crazy to say the war aside, but what he's left with, those words of earn it, like what could I possibly do in my life to make me feel like I've earned the death of however many people died to make sure I got home to my mum? That alone makes me want to cry, because to have to live with the guilt, and you didn't even choose to do any of this. You know, the chief of staff sent how many people to their death to go and retrieve you to bring it to your mum. I'm not criticizing that man, by the way. I was in the beginning of this movie saying make sure Ryan gets home, but I'm saying to live with that and to live with the statement that you should earn it, that you need to make sure the rest of your life is worth it. That's a crazy commission and an insane amount of guilt that you would have to live with, that people have done all of that for you to return home. Like you would not even feel like stealing 1p or 1 penny in your life because you would feel like you've done something horrible. That's a lot to put on someone's head. Yeah, I feel like I've just it's not really been a review. It's been a rambling, and I think that's what this movie deserves because of what it did to my brain. So let me know your thoughts on anything I've said. I'm tired. I don't want to watch it. I'm so glad I did not watch The Color Purple on this channel because I've already watched it. Because imagine watching The Color Purple, Schindler's List, and Saving Private Ryan. Hell. Glad I didn't have to do that. Hopefully something joyful comes next. Bye.